Hi guys, I'm Country Gal Bubba, and on this episode of Modern Day Homesteading in Arizona, we're building the porches. The brackets are attached to the house. Billy put it in the uprights, and now he's setting up the exterior framework. Now it's time to do the top. You guys have been hard at work this morning, getting the porch done. Now we're gonna go upward. Check out the wind. That's what we are dealing with while we're trying to build our porches. It's gusting around 30 miles an hour right now, and it'll be gusting around 40 miles an hour tomorrow. So we were able to finish the decking on the porch, but because it is so windy, we did not even bother trying to do these rafters. We were like, no, this is gonna be way too dangerous to attempt to get up there. I mean, even at the edge of the porch here where the wind is blowing around, we were just trying to put down those boards and the wind was taking them out of our hands. So there's no way we're doing that today. The front porch, we thought we were gonna do tomorrow. It's supposed to be gusting in excess of 40 miles an hour tomorrow. So we can't work. It's too windy, which is unfortunate because we decided to take some time off here and there, and now we have to take time off. But we'll get it done sooner or later. While the guys are nailing and assembling the top beam for the porch, I'm going through unscrewing it to the brackets. So now Billy's double checking to make sure that this is the right angle. He cut it, or he marked it, I cut it, and he wants to make sure it's exactly the way it needs to be. The piece we cut off of the first one is now our template for marking and cutting for the rest of the rafters. In the original house plan, we had a mudroom off the front door and then a porch right here. But because of different obstacles we were facing and time to get certain things done with the footers and the stem wall, we decided to hold off on that part for now. And then now we have gotten to the point that we had a whole bunch of rain one weekend, then a whole bunch of wind the next weekend. So now we're just gonna make this like patio style with roof and uprights. That way we can get our sheet metal roof done. And then we'll probably sometime next summer, we will come back in and do the stem walls, the mudroom, and a porch. Because there's just so many other things that are so much more important for us to finish for this build because we just want to get it done. I don't really like digging holes, but it has to be done. 4 holes dug, just like we did along the edge of the house. We have a string line run, so we have a point to go off of to set the level, mark the line, so we can have the correct angle to a fascia board on the back porch. More water?
Yeah, a little bit.
We have plywood stacked on the porch, and Bobby and I are handing it up to Billy while he's up there nailing it in. So Billy's up top working on the roof of the porch, and what he's done is he has a couple of boards up there, and that's to hold the pieces of plywood that we've handed to him so they don't slide off while he's working. And all this extra overhang here is done by design. It's just to make sure everything's all centered along the rest of the porch. And then Billy would just simply cut it off and it'll be nice and even and perfect. Now Bobby's up there. He's gonna take over doing the final nailing. Billy just got the edges in because Bobby and I were handing it to him, and then Billy and I are gonna go start doing the framework for the front porch. We put up the scaffolding to not only stand on to work on this framework, but it stabilizes the 4x4 uprights as well.
Billy's up here not knowing what he's doing. He's kind of eyeballing stuff. Father-in-law taught me how to do it.
Level, and the sides are level too. So these boards are just to keep things stable while we build the roof. The roof of the porch is done. Now Bobby and I are working on cutting the pieces to finish up the OSB under here. Because remember, we had to have that exposed so he could the inspector could inspect hurricane straps.